We are back and focusing on the topic of women and financial independence. Here with us today is Mary Liz Burns, communication strategist for AARP. We're excited to talk more about this. Mary Liz, I'd love to hear more about why you feel like it's very necessary to have a campaign about women and finances.
Thanks, Christine, for having me. We're so excited about this campaign with AARP and the Ad Council that encourages women to save more for retirement. And that's because we have a huge retirement savings gap for women. Women only save about 70% as much as men do for retirement. There's a lot of reasons for that. The pandemic has been extremely hard, especially on women and their savings. But now it's women are 80% more likely than men to be poor in retirement. And so the need for the campaign to have women be inspired to focus on themselves, invest in their financial security with really small steps and easy things that women can do today that's going to make a big difference in the future.
And research was able to show women's attitudes about retirement and saving for it. How are they feeling about this?
Maybe no surprise to you, Christine, but women are very stressed and they're extremely worried about their retirement. They have a lot of demands on that dollar, but what we're seeing is that only 2 out of 3 women actually, they believe that they are not going to be financially secure in retirement. So only a third think that's really going to happen for them. So we know that women remain worried and concerned, and yet it's really hard to know where to start, especially if you haven't started saving for retirement. And that's why we started this campaign to give some small steps that can make a big difference.
And what lessons have been learned throughout the pandemic about finances, saving, and investing?
The pandemic, we're still learning a lot of lessons from it. First of all, we can't plan perfectly what the future is going to hold for us. And especially for women who are so stressed, we've seen some of the research that 1 out of 5 women have actually dipped into their retirement savings or stopped contributing altogether, which makes a lot of sense given that you're dealing with your everyday pressures. But it's even more important with the pandemic to show that we have to prepare for our future now. The longer that we have money saving and that's actually invested and that folks can actually see the growth over time, it's going to mean a lot more financial security in the future.
And specifically, what steps can women take right now to help save for retirement?
The first thing I like to say is it's never too late to save for retirement. And at this new campaign with AARP and the Ad Council, we encourage women to join us in the 2% challenge, meaning just save 2% of your income for retirement. Or if you already are saving, try to bump it up 1 or 2%. It can make such a difference because it grows over time. Make sure you work with your employer. And if you have a way to be able to save on the job, maximize that, get any kind of free match money, and just continue to focus on yourself and on your future. That's the most important piece.
Mary Liz, where can we get more information about AARP and their drive to help women in finances, and also about this campaign in particular?
We encourage women to go to wesaysaveit.org. And when you get there, you will get a free personalized action plan for your retirement savings. There's no strings attached. No one's going to call you. It gives you all these tips so you can learn and plan for your future.
Well, thank you so much, Mary Liz Burns, for joining us today. We really appreciate you encouraging this research, sharing the data with us about women and planning and saving for retirement. And you can head to the website We Say Save It to get more information. We'll be back here on Mountain Connections right after this.